Welcome to day 4 of Aldi's 24 days of coffee calendar. I don't know what's in here. I don't look at this. Even when I do the editing for this video, I have no idea what this says because I always just look away. But we are on day 4 and I'm excited. I've really liked all the flavors that I've had. I did remember that first one was actually an amaretto. The second one I've had was a mint mocha or something like that, and it was actually really good. I really like that one. And then yesterday I had the salted caramel. Now what I want to say is that everything is very layered when it comes to their coffee. It's very good. I really like it. I also am surprised at how much I like Aldi coffee, so let's go ahead and move on to day 4. Now when I bought this calendar, as I mentioned in the first video, I didn't know that these were K-cups, so I'm using my mocha pot to make sure that I can get that K-cup kind of thing not wasted. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm so tired. I haven't had any coffee yet, so let's see how this goes. You know, I think that's really funny that you guys see me at literally what could be considered the worst part of my day because I've yet to have coffee. So anyway, let's go. I'm not excited about this. This is spiced eggnog. I didn't know that that was a flavor because why would I? So we're gonna go ahead and just put some water in my mocha pot right here. I just fill it up. And then I am not excited about this flavor. I don't know what that's going to taste like. I don't know what spiced anything would taste like, to be honest. Spiced eggnog. Ugh. Sounds gross, but here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Again, this is a K-cup, so there's a filter inside. If you've never seen the inside of one of these, I was actually surprised because I've seen other K-cups and I don't remember them having that like paper filtery thing going on, but that's what it looks like. Everything I'm using is clean. Usually I don't clean any of my tools or any of like my mocha pot or anything because I'm just like, I just make coffee the next day anyway. I'll rinse things out, okay? Don't be weird. But yeah, I've learned, wow, that is a scent. That is a scent. That is so fragrant that a person like me who can barely smell anything ever smelled this as I opened this and closed this. It smells like egg. That's weird. It smells like custard. Okay. Anyway, I learned from yesterday's debacle to wait until that's completely done before I remove anything. This is a fine ground, like an espresso ground. I also make sure I wash these daily now, even though I don't want to. I typically don't damp this down, even though I probably could and should. I think we'd get a better, more rich cup of coffee, but I haven't had the need to, and my hands look ginormous. I've been steaming my milk every day for this cup of coffee, but I actually found that yesterday's temperature was so hot that I needed to add cold oat milk anyway. So in sticking with the traditional recipe that I use for all of my coffees across the board, I'm going to continue to use oat milk. I'm just not going to steam it or heat it in any way because I don't need to add more heat to an already hot cup of coffee. I'm burning myself. It smells a lot like sugar. It smells really good. All right. Remember, cold so we don't burn ourselves. Nothing else is added. No syrups, no sugars, nothing else. Good morning. You can, it reminds me of custard, like immediately, that it says it's spiced. I'm telling you, there is something magical about the Aldi coffee advent calendar. I'm not sure if it's all the coffee from Barissimo, but for whatever reason, what I'm feeling is that you can actually tell that there are layers of flavors here. And I am not a like food connoisseur. I eat pizza every day if I can. I eat hot chips. I have like a garbage palate. So the fact that I can differentiate between something that feels and reminds me of custard and then something spiced that's like a hidden layer, this is why I like this calendar. It's a great calendar. Also, in a million years, I'd probably never have a spiced eggnog coffee. So I'm just letting you know, I really like it. I think it's a good calendar. If you can find it for $16 at Aldi, pick it up. It's worth it.